At this time, Betsy DeVos was nominated by Donald Trump to be the Secretary of Education. It is likely that she will be confirmed as the Secretary of Education. I did watch videos of 3 Democrat senators grilling her. Her answers were in fact very evasive. A lot of the stink about what she was being grilled about had to do with school vouchers. I personally believe very firmly in the free market and in competition. If there's competition, then you will find out that ideas you had as to why you were successful may not in fact be true. Take, for example, the situation with regards to Ronda Rousey. I'm not very familiar with mixed martial arts. The media built her up as some kind of indestructible force of nature. However, her competitors figured out that if they used the same strategy that was used against Blackbeard in his last sword fight, they could defeat her. Particularly, they stayed away from her, they punched her, and eventually she wore herself out. I think there should be vouchers given to every student. The amount of the voucher should be equal to the amount of money expended on public education divided by the number of students in the district. The students should be able to each year buy any education they want with that voucher. The restrictions on the use of the voucher should be, first, if a school accepts vouchers, they have to accept anyone who applies. If the number of people who apply exceeds the number of students the school can handle, then who gets in should be determined by a random drawing conducted by a third party every year. Second, the voucher should cover the expenses of going to that school for the whole year. This would not be like a situation where, say, the voucher was $7,000. The school could say, well, the cost is $14,000, and the child has to pony up the other $7,000. If they accept vouchers, then it has to be the whole year covered by the amount of the voucher. Third, if a student gets expelled from the school, then the school that expelled them has to refund the prorated voucher and also find an alternative educational setting for the student, and that would be paid for by the remainder of the voucher. And fourth, every educational institution would have to file a bond to ensure that their school year would be finished. If all 4 of those items were complied with, then I think the idea of vouchers would be very good, and it would result in competition in education, and that would be good for everyone.